Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of your Oshkosh West Index podcast. I'm your host, Hunter Willis, joined as always by my co host.
Hi, my name's Joe Mayo once again, and today we have senior and one of our valedictorians, Isabelle Cartwright. So, Isabelle, why don't you just introduce yourself, and then obviously like where you're going to college, what you plan on majoring in, all that good stuff.
Yep, perfect. So I'm so glad to be on a infamous Hunter and Joe podcast today. My name
Thank
is
you.
Isabelle Cartwright, and I'm a senior at Oshkosh West. I was also one of the valedictorians, like they said. Um, After high school, I'll be going to UW Whitewater for a major in international business and hopefully a minor in Spanish. Or if Spanish doesn't work, then something pre-law. My end goal is to go to law school after going to Whitewater, so that is very exciting. I'm also one of the photography editors for the Index, so I get to work alongside with Joe and Hunter a lot of the time to put out your award-winning school newspaper. But yeah.
All right, and then obviously you're very involved in the school, student government, dance. So, if anyone here didn't know, as well as actually the mind behind the senior Instagram page. So how has I guess taking the lead on that been, and obviously the Index Instagram page and just being very involved in the school? How has that been, especially this year?
Yeah, so I think when COVID kind of started and we had school and we're at home, a lot of my drive and kind of my motivation kind of sunk a little bit. But once getting back to school, like they said, I started the senior Instagram page, which is so exciting. Whenever I see a new person has submitted their pictures, I get so excited no matter who it is. And I love just making everyone so unique and honoring everyone and where they're going because I think it's just so important. And I loved, I believe it was Madeline Carlson. I don't remember who did it last year, but um, they're they started it for West, and I just wanted to continue on. But then student government has always been fun to kind of give back to the school, see the inner workings, plan homecomings usually, run the blood drives, and I just love, making students and teachers happy with the school and having some school pride as well. So yeah.
So and along with that, you're also a member of the dance team. How has that been, especially during COVID and just this year in general?
Yeah, so joining the dance team was one of the best decisions I ever made. About a week before my tryouts my freshman year, I didn't think I was going to do it, and I got pushed by my friends into doing it, but it has been one of the most amazing experiences I think I've ever gone through and will ever go through because they always say a team is like a family, but um, the dance team year through year, even though we had graduates each year and alumni, I think that every year we just came together in a sort of way that it wasn't just practice. You weren't just competing. It was you're doing it for your family that's there, being the teammates. Um, and dance has just given me so much strength and also taught me a lot of different kind of life lessons, as simple as being on time, to one of the biggest quotes my coach has ever said is you're only as strong as your weakest link. So the team can only strive as much as the person doing the least amount of work. Because it is a team sport, we need everyone dancing. We can't just throw someone else in the day before like you could at a basketball game. So it's taught me a lot about being responsible. And COVID kind of pushed us back. But this year we went to state. First time in, at least I've been at the dance team, we went to state in both kick and palm, finished eighth in kick at state and sixth in palm, which was amazing just to feel and end senior year.
Yeah, that was big. I know I heard a bunch of people talking about that in the school and in Index. And I just kind of want to ask, like, how does it feel to be one of the most successful West sports right now?
It does feel amazing because my freshman year, the team when I I started as a freshman when my coaches were starting up again. They coached in the past, but they were coming back to the team my freshman year. So we weren't great our freshman year. We kind of lost a lot, and we also didn't have any student respect. And then we the next year went to state, and people started actually watching us during half times,
Right.
seeing that we put in work. And yeah, it's just amazing to kind of in a way say I told you so, but also just be so grateful for everything that the team been through.
Right. That
So-
recognition's probably got to feel pretty good,
Yeah, it does.
So what was like that feeling going through your mind at state? Competing, that's obviously really a big deal, especially for a team like you said who wasn't getting recognized as much as you guys probably should have. What was that feeling like when you guys made it to state?
Yeah, so my sophomore year, the first time we went to state, we were sitting there and they called the first team to go to state in kick, or in pom. It wasn't us. We didn't go to at all in pom, and we thought we did so well. And then they called us in kick, and it was just, we thought we were, like, it was over, and just so the excitement there. And that also happened our junior year, where they called a different team first, and we're like, okay, we didn't beat them, so we're not going. And they called us next. We ended up going. This year, I was sitting at work in the break room. It was on a live stream. And it was just amazing. At first, like, knowing we went in one routine, but knowing then that we went in two routines, I was so, like, hyper and everything. And then when they did virtual state, they kind of did it so they would show a video so let's say there was 12 places or 12 teams going to state in pom. They would show 12th place first and then all the way up to first place. So they showed 12th place. We were like, okay, at least we're not last. They kept going, and we just kept going on the edge of our seats, and we're like, okay, maybe they forgot about us. Maybe we're not even in it at all. And I mean, 6 out of 12 at state, big accomplishment, at least for us.
Right.
I know that might not sound great, but it is amazing.
Yeah, that's a really good, especially at the state level. That's an amazing accomplishment, and for a year with so many like challenges and so many new experiences, 6th place is beyond. It's beyond worth recognition. So.
Yes, so thankful for that 6th place trophy.
So now I think it's time to get to the main event of today's Index podcast. We are yet again trying something a little new that we haven't done before. Last time it was a tier list. This time, probably a little bit more entertaining, if I'm being honest. Today, we have a competition of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader between Joe Mayo and an Oshkosh West valedictorian. So we are going to see if Mr. Mayo can stand up to the competition today. So, do you guys have a preferred order I should go in?
Nope.
You pick. You're the guest. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second.
All right.
All right. I'm going to just kind of scroll through. So the questions here are ranked in like 1st to 5th grade. I'm assuming we just want to do the 5th grade ones, right?
We can start with first if you want. We can do like 2 from each if you want to do that.
All right, we'll do 2 from each. I'll try and pick a semi-difficult one. All right. So, Joe, your first question of the day. Which one of the following words is an adjective? Cotton, she, jump, or red?
Hunter, that's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with red, I think.
Okay, all right. That's a point for Joe Mayo.
Thank you. Woo!
So
Oh my god.
I think we should probably only do like one question for them.
We can do one for first through third, and then we'll do two for fourth, two for fifth. I think.
I'll be honest. I would have gotten that question wrong.
No, you
So,
don't.
All right. That's all right. Well, it's your turn to prove yourself.
oh gosh.
All right. Miss Valedictorian. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from where?
I think I know this one. France.
That is correct. Woo! We were tied up here
Great.
today.
All right.
All right, Joe. Here comes a big, hard-hitting question.
I don't like the sound of that, Hunter.
Which of the following is bigger? 285 or 200 plus 30 minus 5 plus 60?
It's the same. They're equal.
That's a point for Joe Mayo.
Yes, thank you.
Good job, Joe.
Very proud
Thank
of you,
you.
Joe. All right. The valedictorian is up again.
Gosh.
All right.
I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Okay. Does the word bug have a long U or a short U sound?
Oh god. I just want to throw out a disclaimer. I am not trivia smart. I'm good. I'm good at memorizing. I'm really actually dumb in person. So the valedictorianness comes from some memorization strategies, but
That's fair. Very fair.
my thinking of this is long. I might have it backwards, but long sound like the letter, so it'd be like a U sound. So I'm gonna go with the short.
That is correct. We're all tied up here through the first and second grade questions, which is probably good.
Alright.
Okay, so Joe, you are up again.
All right. Let's hear it.
I'm trying to look for one that is like moderately difficult. All right, this is a good one.
I mean, you don't have to do that.
All right. The first fireworks were invented in what country during the 7th century?
Oh my god. Let's go with China.
That is correct, Joe Mayo.
Oh my god.
What a guess. So now we're going to third grade questions again. All right. Isabelle, what is the capital of Florida?
Oh, I really do not know. And my guess is going to be so bad.
Can I steal? Is there a steal option?
She has to get it wrong first.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to check.
Okay, no one can make fun of me for my wrong answers, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's disclaimer. Nobody can make fun of her.
Nope. The first city that came to mind was Miami, but I feel like it would be some sort of like Saint something. So I have really no official answer besides Saint something.
Well, that is incorrect. Joe, would you like to steal this question?
I'm gonna try. So, I'm between two right now. I'm between St. Petersburg and Tallahassee. I'm gonna take a guess, and I'm gonna say it's Tallahassee, Florida.
Joe Mayo. That is correct.
Oh my god.
And by the way, St. Petersburg is the capital of Russia. Or not the capital, but it used to be the capital of Russia before it was moved to Moscow.
Oh
I
god.
think St. Petersburg's in Florida.
Nope, St. Petersburg used to be the capital of Russia before it was moved to Moscow.
St. Petersburg is indeed a city in Florida, Hunter Willis.
Did you look it up?
I did.
Well, it's
I
also a
just
city
now-
in Russia, so.
Oh, I'm aware, Hunter Willis. I'm aware.
So, Joe Mayo is up 2 right now. All right. Okay, I don't think Joe's going to get this one. We've moved on to the 4th grade questions. In the sentence, Sally is a very good drummer, what part of speech is the word very?
Oh, Hunter Willis. Is it? Is it an adverb?
That is correct, Joe Mayo.
No way!
He's just guessing.
Yeah, I know.
But he's getting them right.
Oh God.
Oh man, this is great. All right. Okay, 4th grade for Isabelle.
Oh God.
Okay. All right, Isabelle. What do you call a scientist who studies rocks?
Oh God, an archaeologist.
Oh,
I'm sorry, that is incorrect,
I'm not
Isabelle. Joe, would you like to
I'm not
steal?
to steal. That is a geologist, Hunter.
Oh,
That
my
is
God,
correct,
so
Joe Mayo.
easy. Guys, no comment.
It's not looking pretty.
Hey, I understand. It's the pressure under the bright lights of the Index podcast.
It is.
It's very understandable.
It's a big stage, big audience.
That was so easy. I should have known that one. I'm just saying the first thing that comes to mind now, and it's not looking good.
All right.
Well, steals are still in play.
Steals are
still in play.
It is
I
currently
can promise I will not go perfect.
It is currently 2-6.
Jesus.
So, Joe Mayo,
Yes, sir.
who paid for Christopher Columbus's explorations?
I want to say Spain.
Be a little more specific.
What do you mean?
It's not asking the country, it's asking like
Oh, is it King?
you don't
King
need to know
Philip.
the real name of the person, but the King of Spain, yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
the Spanish
Thank
Royals was the answer, and he got it, so
Thank
it's
you.
2-7.
Thank you.
Wasn't it? I feel like it was like Isabella and Ferdinand or something
That
like
is,
that.
that
It
is the
might have
king
been.
and
It
queen
might
who
have
it
been.
was,
But
yeah.
I did say King, so
Yeah, but he got
Hey,
Yes,
it.
it
you
was-
got it, Joe. You got
Thank
it.
you.
But I could have. Damn it. Or darn it.
So, we have a similar question for Isabelle here. Isabelle, can you name 2 of Columbus's 3 ships?
No. Oh my gosh.
I couldn't either. That's very fair. I'm sorry, I could not either.
Well, would you like to take a stab at it?
Well, the Isabella?
No.
Okay.
The correct answers were the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
Oh, that's in a song, isn't it?
A song that's not
I think it is.
appropriate for
I think
school,
it is.
but yeah.
Well, no, I won't sing it. I won't sing it. But it's in the song.
All right. We are going to move on to the 5th grade questions. It's the tough one, guys.
Oh god.
All right.
All right, Joe Mayo. Who commissioned the Lewis and Clark expedition?
Was it? Are you talking about like a company? Or,
It's a person.
Thomas Jefferson.
That is correct, Joe Mayo.
What? I swear he's like typing on his phone.
No, I swear I'm not. I swear I'm not. I swear.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, all right. Isabelle. Who is the author of the 1960 novel about social and racial inequality, To Kill a Mockingbird?
Harper Lee.
That is correct.
Okay.
You've
Yeah, I'm not
broken the
gonna lie, I didn't
streak.
know
That's
that
the
one.
hardest part.
Yep.
We're getting we're getting pretty high up there in questions here.
These
Now,
are honestly, these are scaring me.
I'm
We're getting a little-
considering a rule change just to make it a little bit more interesting.
Okay. How-
It's if you get the question wrong,
You lose a point?
you lose 2
You
points.
do that? Oh, okay. Okay there. Sure. What's the score right now?
It's
I
8
see
to
the
3.
check. 8-3. All right. So you lose 2 points.
Yeah.
All right. Heard that.
Okay.
Alright.
So, we've got Joe up again. All right.
I'm ready, Hunter.
This is pretty
Let's get it.
pretty good
Let's hear it.
question here. You ready?
No, but go ahead.
Joe Mayo. Which tool is used to estimate the likelihood of certain genetic outcomes?
Oh, Mr. Ryland, I'm sorry. Is it No, I'm sorry, I can't think of it. I cannot think of it.
All right.
That's a pass.
The answer. Wait, Isabelle, would you like to steal?
I have 0 clue.
Well, Joe Mayo, you just lost 2 points, and the correct answer was a Punnett square.
I
Oh,
knew that.
I knew that too.
Okay. That one seems a little too easy.
Yes, please do not give her any easy ones.
All right. All right. Isabelle.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the region known as the Fertile Crescent located?
Africa.
Would you like to steal, Joe Mayo?
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
I would. It is the Middle East.
That is correct, Joe Mayo. It is the Middle
Oh.
East. It is now 7-1. This plan has
This is-
backfired.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can give her points back. 7-3.
Okay,
No,
so we could
Well, no.
only take points away from Joe Mayo?
How many more of these are we doing, Hunter?
I mean,
That's the question. We could do a Jeopardy style final where we have to bet points. I'd be down to do that.
well, at the current state, you would win automatically.
Well, I know, but did I steal that? was that
Yeah,
mine?
it's 7-3 currently.
Okay, so we'll do one more round and then a final Jeopardy type thing.
Yeah.
You want to do that? All right.
Okay. Joe Mayo.
I'm ready.
Oh, that's a first grade question. Never mind. That was a hard first grade question. I thought that was a fifth grade question.
Which one?
So I'll read you the question. This isn't the question,
Okay.
but this was a first grade question. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were the first 2 men in the entire world to do what?
Walk on the moon.
Obviously, but I thought that was a little bit too hard for a first grade question. But
You know, I could see that.
all right, Joe Mayo. Who is the creator of the classic book characters Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn?
That would be, oh my God, I've read this book. Oh, Mr. Scott, I'm sorry. Is it Mark Twain?
It is Mark Twain.
Oh.
Oh my.
Okay.
Just had to give it a second. Pun and swear wouldn't come to me, but Mark Twain, he was up there in the brain somewhere.
All right. Here we go. I gotta read this. Ooh, okay. All right, that's a good one. Okay. Isabelle. Often seen at the end of a sentence, the 3 trailing dots that indicate the omission from speech or writing of a word or words that is superfluous or able to be understood from contextual clues are known as.
Gosh, the ellipses.
That is correct.
That was impressive. I did not know that.
So it is 4-8. we're going to do a double Jeopardy type question. So what we're going to do here is we are going to... Okay, I'm thinking it out. So, Isabelle, you're going to have to probably wager all your points if you want to have a chance at winning.
Yeah.
And Joe, the rule for you
Let's
is...
do a let's do a double points here. Let's do a double points round before we do this.
Oh, okay. Well, sure, why not?
There's usually in Jeopardy, you usually have Aaron Rodgers would know this, of course. There's
Of course.
usually a double points round where there's a question, you can get double points for it. Let's try one of those.
All right, let's do a double points round. You know what? Let's do it. Okay. Oh. These are all really easy. Okay, there you go. There's your double points. All right, Joe Mayo.
Oh yeah.
What is the capital of New Hampshire?
Oh. Couldn't tell you, Hunter.
You want
Could
to
not
take a
tell
stab
you.
at it?
Let's go. Let's go. Hampshire.
Would you like to steal, Isabelle?
I can try.
Okay.
The only city I think I know in New Hampshire would be
Oh no.
Oh,
Concord.
that is correct.
Oh no.
It is 5-6.
Oh gosh.
Uh-oh.
All right, so I think how
Wait, who's winning?
you are winning still, Joe.
5-6.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
So I think how this round's gonna work is you both can text me individually how much you are willing to wager,
Okay.
and then I will ask you a question. Neither of you will answer it. You'll send me the answer on your phone, and then I'll ask you individually what your answer was and how much you wagered.
Okay.
Does that sound like a deal? Does everyone understand that?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta find a good final question. The climax of I gotta make it so that like
All right.
only one person's gonna get this right.
This you might honestly have to make this like a 12th grade question or even
12th grade question.
honestly 5th grade though might be a little harder. 5th
Right.
grade's so far away. Hunter, I trust you to find a good question here. Little nervous, not gonna lie.
I am extremely nervous.
Okay. All right, I've got my question.
All right.
In what decade did Hong Kong revert to China from British rule? It's a toughie.
Hong Kong?
Hong Kong. I'll repeat it. In what decade did Hong Kong revert to China
This is straight out of the dark, guys.
from British rule?
Ah.
I still do not have an answer from Isabelle.
Oh, sorry. I was.
I think she was looking it up. That's
No, I just-
I'm assuming this will be a stab in the dark, but
Yeah, sorry. I'm still like thinking. Hong Kong to China.
In what
Back to
decade did Hong Kong revert to China from British rule?
Okay, so British gave up China, or gave up Hong Kong back to China.
And I'm gonna give you this hint. It's in the 1900s
Oh.
because that's why it refers
Okay,
to decade.
I-
Yeah,
I
Okay.
was gonna say.
yeah.
Let's be careful there about hints.
It's in the 1900s. That's a good hint.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Okay. So, Isabelle,
The anticipation.
you can go first. How much did you wager, and what is your answer?
I did 3. in hopes to overtake Joe with some room left to spare, but this question is a toughie. I picked the 1940s because of World War whatever happened during that time.
Oh no.
That
So yeah.
is incorrect.
Yeah.
She finessed me.
So, it is 2-6. It was
Yep.
not the 40s. Joe, tell me your answer.
I said the 1980s, and I wagered 5 points. I don't think it's right, and yikes.
The correct answer was the 1990s, specifically 1997. Joe, you've lost 5
Wow.
points, and with that, Isabelle has won.
It's
Oh,
almost like it was staged.
Yeah, literally.
Don't call it a comeback, Joe.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
okay. I did lose those 2 points.
That's all right. You did get
All right.
more questions
I
right.
respect the game. Great game as well. That was very
Thank
fun.
you. I
Had a good
respect
time.
your knowledge.
Thank
Love
you.
the sportsmanship here. Love the sportsmanship. All right. So I think with that, we're going to wrap up this episode of the Index Podcast. Thank you guys for watching and sticking around and watching Isabelle's triumphant victory over the Joe Mayo. It turns out Joe Mayo is not smarter than a valedictorian.
Thank you, Hunter.
Yes, thanks, Hunter.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for being on the podcast. We'll be back in about a week or two. It's been a great podcast. We want to thank Isabelle for coming on. It was a great time.
Thank you.
Anything you want to plug before we let you go, like the senior Instagram or anything like that?
If you were a senior listening at Oshkosh West, obviously go to I believe it's Oshkosh West Seniors, Oshkosh West 2021, and submit your responses to get on the page. Senior skip day is May 24th. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
This has been the 9th episode of this season of the Oshkosh West Index Podcast. Thank you if you stuck around until the end. See you guys next time.
Thank you. See ya.